What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. New lake today out here at Clear Lake. Decided to come here because obviously the lake is clear, just as the name implies, Clear Lake. And I wanted to come here because I feel like these fish should be spawning. So I thought it'd be cool to maybe get some bed fish if we could, you know, sight fishing for bass. The water is so clear here that I feel like we could find one on a bed, and it's kind of fun to sight fish for bass. The other cool thing about this lake that I like is it has smallmouth in it, which not a lot of lakes around here actually have smallmouth. So the fact that this one does is pretty cool. See what we get. See if we can't get a smallmouth today. See if we can't find some fish on beds and get on them. We'll just see what the day brings us. Oh, there's a fish. Just saw a bass go that way. Not a very big one, but probably, I don't know, maybe a pound. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, guys, there's bass right here. Oh, I don't know if you can see it underwater. There's two. Oh, man, there's two good ones right there. Largemouth. They were largemouth, too. Those are probably two 3-pounders. I don't know if they're on beds. I can't tell if they're on the bed. They just seem to be swimming. I might have spooked them off the bed when I came in here. It still seems I'm just swimming out here. There's one right here. Oh, that's a good one. Let's see what happens. There's one right here swimming under. That's like a 3-pounder. I'm not going to spend any more time on these fish, guys. They're not really, I can't really tell if they're on a bed or not. And what I think I see maybe a bed, but I can't tell for sure. And it's hard to see the fish. They're pretty deep. They're actually spawned in like 8 feet of water, if it is a bed. But there was definitely two. One that was probably 2 pounds, and the other was 3 or 4. It was at least 3, all day 3-pounder. So, but I'm just gonna keep fishing. If I knew for sure it was a bed, like where the bed was, and I could see him sitting on the bed, I'd keep fishing for him. But it keeps going back to the same spot, and it looks like there's a bed there, but it's swimming around. It like continuously swims, and I think I've spooked it. Just keep going along here, just fishing, and hopefully we find an actual fish that I know is actually on a bed. We got a fish? We got one, guys? What do we get? We got a fish! Side hooked it. A smallmouth, a little one. Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude. Ow! Oh, foul hooked. My bad, bro. Just a little tiny 6-inch smallmouth, but hey, we got a smallmouth. Sorry, bro. Get back in there. Do your thing. Hey, we're on the board. Foul hooked. I did not mean to do that. I thought I felt a bite. Like, I'm like, ooh, that feels like a bite. And then I threw back into this bush back here. So I thought, well, maybe it was just a stick. But then I kind of felt something again, so I set the hook, and he must have hit it. And then when I set the hook, I got him in the side. My bad. We got a fish. We got one today, baby. No skunk. That was funny. First smallmouth of the year, guys. Dink City. Now you see right there out here, that looks like a bed right there. I don't see any fish on it, but I'm gonna just cast my jig out there. It looks like a bed. There, that's right on where I definitely could be a bed. And just an old one, man. Definitely. Oh, there's a fish on it. Oh, shoot. There's a bass on it. Dang it, that is a bed. Shoot, I didn't see the fish at first, but I think he was coming to move it off. Because I ended up like just swimming it up, and then he came in, the fish came in. Here's what we don't want. We don't want to, you get too close, they'll get spooked. If they can see you, I mean, they'll pick it up still. If you annoy them enough, you can be fairly close to these guys. But still, the further back you are when they're on a bed, the more likely they are to pick it up, you know. But if they can see you, they're more hesitant. So you don't want to get like right over the top of them. You want to stay back just a little bit. And the wind's starting to blow my boat in there, so I'm gonna get the boat positioned right, probably throw the anchors out, and then we'll try and catch this fish. Man, it's hard to tell. There's a little ripple over here now. I can't tell where the bed is again. And I don't see the fish. Man, I can't even see. There's so much, there's wind over here now, so I can't tell. The bed's like out in here, but I can't see it exactly, and I need to be able to throw it right on it. And that first cast, if I would have just left it there, I think that fish was going to come pick it up. I literally left it there for like 2 seconds and was like, ah, nothing's there, thinking it was an empty bed. And then sure enough, as soon as I lift it up, here comes the fish. And he's not going to pick it up once he knows if it's leaving, you know, like I moved the bait myself. He doesn't have to do it. Man. All right, guys. I'm not going to keep going for that fish. I don't see him around anymore. I don't see the fish around anymore. And the thing about bed fishing is, yeah, you'll get them to bite. Like, they'll pick it up. But sometimes it could take you an hour or more sometimes to get these fish agitated enough to pick it up. Especially when you're sitting. I think I'm a little close, honestly. I think if I was back further, or just honestly that first cast, if I just would have left it sitting there, he was gonna pick it up, but I didn't. And now I think I'm too close, and I think he's kind of a little suspicious, so it'd be one of those things where I'd have to like just sit here probably for a long time, and I'd rather I think we can find more, and maybe one that'll bite faster, so instead of sitting on one fish for an hour, let's just go fish for an hour and see if we can find more. Bunch of bluegill right here, though, or sunfish. Can't really tell what they are. a bass right there. Dang it, just spooked him. Dang guys, this is gonna be hard. I think a lot of these bass are bedded. They are on beds, but it's just all this green muck or whatever. I don't know what it is, algae. It's just everywhere, and they're like underneath it. A lot of them. A lot of the beds are like in it or really close to it, and you can't see. It's not like normal. That's just like, it's like a forest. That's like hiding them. And man, I haven't seen any. All the beds I've seen have been in or around that stuff. There's a fish right there though. I think that's a trout. That might be a bass. Hard to say. He seems to be definitely guarding, and I think he's upset enough. I could probably get him to possibly take my bait. I can see him right there. There he comes. There he comes. He's looking. Oh, I think he had it. I think he had it. Oh man, this fish is definitely acting like he's interested, like he's annoyed. He's definitely, he does not like that. He's not picking it up, but he's definitely like, get the heck out of here. Come on. Oh, I felt him on that one. Oh, shucksy ducksy. I think we're gonna get this one to bite. I actually can't see the bed, but he's definitely guarding it. And like I can't, it doesn't look like a normal bed. But there is a dark rock under there that's like right by where he keeps going. And if I get it next to that rock, he comes in and just is staring at the bait. And I felt him one time, like definitely that last time I felt him like pick it up, and I just pulled it out of his mouth. All right, so I think for this one, we're gonna anchor up again just so I can stay here without having to keep going. Manual power pulls, yeah, or just as good, cheaper. Oh, he had it. Dang you. All right, guys, what I'm gonna do, because I can't see the bait, I want to be able to see it, so I'm gonna tie on this swim bait, white swim bait, with this white jig head. That way, I mean, I can see the white underneath. When they're on a bed, it doesn't really matter what you're throwing at them. They just don't want anything on the bed, so they'll just take it off. So if I can just see the bait better, that's more important than what I'm actually throwing. So I'm gonna try this. Okay guys, this is literally the ugliest bait. It don't even look good at all, but I bet you he eat it. I bet you he eat it, and I bet you I can see it when it's down there. All right, here he comes. Got him. Got him. There we go. We got him. He's not as big as I thought. But we got him. Thank you, Lord. Come here, you. All right. Ah, it might be a 2-pounder. Yeah. There he is, guys. Oh, yeah. Peeing, definitely spawning. That's a sign. When they pee like that, that means they spawning. Let's weigh him. 2.9, 2.5 pounder. Yeah, he was, I guess I was right. I thought he was about 2.5. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for the fight. Go guard your eggs. Do your thing. Thank you. There he goes. Ah, I told you can catch them on anything, guys. This is literally the ghettoest bait you could come up with. It's just a Ned head hook, like you would use for a Ned bait. I wanted to expose the hook just to make sure he got it, and sure enough, that worked. I mean, that it's not about like the bait itself. He's just picking it up to move it off. Ah, we got one. All right, let's move on. All right, guys, well, that's gonna do it, man. I really envisioned a much easier bed fishing day and a lot more fish, but we ended up getting the one. Saw 15, 20 of them roaming around, some really nice ones over yonder over there. And yeah, but man, just not the day. The day did not go how I planned. We did catch a smallmouth, a little tiny dink smallmouth, 2.5 pound largemouth. Yeah, that's it, guys. That's it for the video. Hope you guys liked it, and we'll do it again.